All right, we're going to start Unit 2, which is Learning Target 2A. I can graph points on the coordinate plane. So you want to make sure you have your math notebook so that you can take notes. Everything that you see me write, you should write in your notes. And we will learn more about coordinate planes. This should be review, so we won't spend a lot of time on it, but it is important for you to understand. So a coordinate plane, the definition of a coordinate plane is a plane divided into 4 regions or sections. Okay, so it's a plane with 4 regions and 4, or another way to look at it is 4 sections of something. So we're going to talk about the parts of a plane. So this here is an example of a coordinate plane. It has 4 regions, 1 region, 2 regions, 3 regions, and 4 regions. All right, so the first part of the plane is the origin. And the origin is always going to be where the vertical line and the horizontal line meet. So that's the origin. Quadrants, there are 4 quadrants. 1 quadrant, 2 quadrant, 3 quadrant, 4 quadrants. These are not technically called regions or sections, they are called quadrants. So since coordinate plane starts with the letter C, I'm going to draw the letter C on my coordinate plane. So see how I had to start here in this quadrant to draw the letter C? That is quadrant 1. So that means we're going to go in the same direction as we drew our letter C. So from here to here, this is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. And in math, we usually use Roman numerals to indicate our quadrants. Next, we have the x-axis. So the x-axis is a horizontal line. So this here would be our x-axis. Our y-axis then is going to be a vertical line. This vertical line here is the y-axis. Okay. These are the parts of a coordinate plane. An ordered pair, the next definition is an ordered pair. It's a point, so there's an x value and a y value. A point on the graph that has an x value and a y value. Okay, it's an ordered pair because it has to go in order. So that means the x has to come first and then comes the y. That's the order it has to go in. A point has to go in that order. And it's a pair because there are 2 numbers or 2 values, right? So there's an x value and a y value. So that's 2 values. 2 means pair. Make sure you have everything that I've talked about and written so far. So if you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it. Next, we are going to name points on our coordinate plane. Okay, so we have points A, B, C, D, E, and F. I have my coordinate plane. It's labeled with the points. So again, let's figure out what quadrant our points are in. So if we were to draw C, right? This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Okay? So point A, just look at your graph. It's in quadrant 2. Point B is down here, and that is in quadrant 4. Point C, it's actually on a line. It's on the y-axis because it's not in coordinate 1 or coordinate 2. It's on the y-axis. Point D is right here in quadrant 1. E is down here in quadrant 3. And finally, point F is right here. So it's not actually in a quadrant. It's on the horizontal line. So it's on the x-axis. All right, now let's go ahead and take time to find the ordered pair for each point. So remember, an ordered pair has two numbers. It's a pair. So remember, the x has to come first, and then the y comes second. So you're always going to start at your origin whenever you're looking for an ordered pair. Always start at your origin. So to get from your origin to point A, we are going to go from the origin to the left 1, 2, 3 units or 3 spaces. And since we went to the left 3, our x value is -3. From -3, we are then going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So our y value is 4. Okay, we went in the direction of our y-axis, so that second number is 4. All right, point B, let's see, we're going to start at the origin. We need to find our ordered pair. So first, since the x value comes first, we are going to go to the right. To get from here to here, 1, 2 spaces. So our x value is 2. And then we have to go down 1, 2, 3 spaces. Since we go down, it's -3. -3. Point C, we start at the origin. We don't go to the right or to the left on our x-axis, so our x value is 0. And then we have to go up from the origin 1, 2 spaces, so the y value is 2 for point C. Point D, again, we're going to start at the origin. We're going to go to the right 1, 2, 3 units, so our x value is 3. And then we go up 1 unit to get to point D, so our y value is 1. All right, let's get the ordered pair for point E. We're going to start at the origin and go to the left 1, 2 units. And then from -2, since we went to the left, it's -2. We're going to go down 1, 2, 3 units, and that's -3 since we went down. Finally, point F, we're going to start at the origin. To get from here to here, we need to go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. Since we went to the right of the origin, it is positive. Now we don't have to go either up or down. We stay right where we are to get to point F. So our y value is 0. So again, make sure you have the notes written down as best you can. I know it's hard with the graph, but do the best you can. Get this written down and make sure to submit your notes in Canvas.